Hey animal lovers, ready to put your animal instincts to the test? The high-speed trivia game where one animal fact is a dirty little lie, and your job to sniff it out before time runs out. Here's how it works. Each round I'll drop 3 wild animal facts on you. 2 are 100% true and 1 is a sneaky little lie. Your mission, spot the lie before I reveal it. At the end of each round, I'll reveal the bogus fact, explain why it's false, and swap it out with a real, mind-blowing tidbit about the same creature. Sounds good? Let's get started. Round 1. Desert Wonders. We're scorching through sand and sun-scorched extremities. Let's get started. Fact A. Sahara silver ants subtly tap the tip of their abdomen every few steps, releasing faint scent droplets that evaporate in minutes, just long enough to retrace their own chemical breadcrumb trail back to the nest before the blazing heat wipes the clues away. Fact B. Sidewinder rattlesnakes sidewind, touching the scorching sand with just 2 body points at a time, keeping themselves cooler than the ground. Fact C. The kangaroo rat never needs freestanding water. It generates metabolic water from seeds and has highly efficient kidneys that concentrate urine to conserve moisture. Which statement is fake? Now time to lock in your answer. The clock starts now. The fake is A. Sahara silver ants do possess the usual ant pheromone-producing glands, but when it comes to finding food or getting home, they don't lay the familiar scent trails most ants rely on. The midday desert heat would bake those chemicals away almost instantly. Here's the true fact. The Sahara silver ant is the sprinter of the desert. At midday, when ground temperatures can soar above 140 degrees Fahrenheit, it dashes across the scorching sand at speeds topping nearly 1 meter per second, about 100 times its own body length each second, making it one of the fastest land animals relative to size. Now, the sidewinder slithers in a distinctive sidewinding motion that lets only 2 tiny patches of its body touch the scorching sand at any moment, reducing heat transfer so efficiently that its body temperature can stay several degrees cooler than the ground even at midday. And kangaroo rats produce nearly dry feces and urine that's more concentrated than seawater, relying entirely on the moisture from seed metabolism. Round 2. Rainforest Wonders. Time to tango among tangled vines. Let's get started. Fact A. The sloth's greenish fur hosts entire ecosystems of algae, fungi, and insects, providing camouflage and sustenance to its symbiotic residents. Fact B. Entomologists recently discovered that Dracula ants farm a thin white fungus inside logs as a backup food source during Madagascar's dry spells. Fact C. The glass frog's translucent belly allows researchers to observe its beating heart and internal organs without dissection. Which is fake? Now time to lock in your answer. The clock starts now. It's B. Dracula ants don't cultivate white filamentous fungus inside decaying logs as a backup food source. But what makes Dracula ants awesome? They can snap their jaws at about 200 miles per hour, nature's fastest strike, crossing a hair's width in under a microsecond to stun prey. Now the other cool facts: sloths carry green algae that produce extra camouflage and possibly nutrients. Certain algae species even fix nitrogen, helping the sloth's fur microhabitat thrive. And glass frogs truly sport bellies so transparent you can watch their tiny heart beating and see yolked eggs developing when they're pregnant. Nature's very own window view. Let's chill with some ice dwellers. Get ready. Fact A. The Arctic wolf's white coat shifts to a faint gray during summer to blend in with rocky tundra terrain. Fact B. Bowhead whales in the Arctic are the planet's longest-lived mammals. Fact C. Walruses use their long tusks to walk across sea ice by hooking them onto ice surfaces and pulling forward. Which fact is fake? Now time to lock in your answer. The clock starts now. It's A. Arctic wolves keep their white and off-white coats year-round because blending into snowy and stony backdrops is crucial. They don't shift color with the seasons. Here's the real fact. Arctic wolves develop a thicker undercoat in winter that sheds into a shorter, denser layer in summer for temperature regulation. Now, bowhead whales are the longest-lived mammal. Some exceed 200 years. Researchers have even recovered Victorian-era harpoon points from whales still swimming today, proof they survived hunts more than a century ago. And walruses truly tusk walk, planting tusks like stilts to heave their 2,000-pound bodies onto ice, using neck and shoulder muscles to lift themselves. How did you do? Don't forget to comment your scores. Let's keep going. Round 4. Nocturnal Ninjas. Time to sneak into the night. Get ready. Fact A. The eye, a lemur from Madagascar, uses a specialized middle finger to tap wood, detect hollow spots, and then gnaw holes to fish out beetle larvae. Fact B. Field reports in the 1990s suggested that common porwills line their torpor hideouts with tiny quartz pebbles to soak up daytime warmth, creating a slow-release heat blanket. Fact C. The barn owl's asymmetrical ears let it pinpoint prey underground by triangulating sound waves, enabling it to catch rodents hidden beneath snow. Spot the fake. Your timer starts now. The fake is B. Unfortunately, porwills don't create heat blankets. But the interesting fact is they're the only bird known to hibernate, can slip into a prolonged nightly sleep so deep that its body temperature drops and its breathing slows to just a few breaths per minute, letting this nocturnal bird survive cold, food-scarce desert nights for weeks at a time. Now, the true wonders. Eyes do percussive tapping called precursory foraging, listening for resonant hollows to locate hidden wood-boring larvae. And barn owls really do have ear openings set at different heights on their skulls. Those asymmetries let them process time differences in sound arrival to locate prey under vegetation or snow with startling accuracy. Let's keep going. Round 5, final round. Let's stomp through wide open savannas. Let's finish this. Fact A, the cheetah's semi-retractable claws provide extra traction at high speeds, allowing it to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just a few strides. Fact B, meerkats stand sentry on their hind legs and use sophisticated vocalizations to signal not just predator presence, but also the predator's size and speed. Fact C, due to their height, giraffes reflexively cut their heart rate by almost 60% the instant they bend to drink. By doing this, they create a built-in pressure brake that keeps blood from surging into the brain. Which one's is fake? Now time to lock in your answer. The clock starts now. The fake is C. Giraffes don't create a pressure brake that keeps blood from surging into the brain. But the cool fact is the giraffe's 25 pounds powerhouse heart and one-way neck valves pump blood up its 6-foot neck and stop a head rush when it bends to drink. Cheetahs do have partly exposed claws that give them traction during blistering chases. Also, cheetahs can accelerate so suddenly that their spines flex and extend like a coiled spring, letting them lengthen their stride from around 10 to over 20 feet in a single stretch. And meerkat sentries really use different alarm calls to distinguish aerial versus ground threats, and even general urgency. That was fun! Write on the comment your score. Wow, what a wild ride of wonders and deceits. How many lies did you catch in this episode? Let me know your score in the comments below. Be honest, we all slip up once in a while. If you loved hunting for truth among these quirky critters, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss our next fact hunting adventure. Have a suggestion? Want a certain animal spotlight or a new themed round? Drop your ideas below. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, and keep your fact hunting skills ready because the next episode is just around the corner.